Hey YouTube, I'm Echo Bear and welcome to the first video of the dating themed week. If you're new to my channel, once in a while I'll do themed weeks for the reviews I do. And if you're at this video, holy crap, get ready to strap in for a weird one, because today, to kick it off, we're reviewing an app that's called 5 Tries at Love, an animatronic dating sim. Yeah. So 5 Tries is an app that is made by JC Soft, and the first version that I can find of it being released was on July 21st, 2015. But this one is an interesting beast because it's a combination of those really bad early 2000 Flash dating sims and the Five Nights at Freddy's series. So yeah, it's a thing. So, I mean, I want to start off, first and foremost, that I'm not, personally trying to attack the person that made this or anything, but this is just such a bizarre concept. And it's like that weird in-between area of I don't know if it's being aware of what it is and being silly because of it, or it's being legitimate and it kind of turned out not good. So bear that in mind. I'm not trying to be mean, in all honesty, no malice here, but just what the hell? Just, if you've never played any of these dating sims before, let me kind of paint this picture for you. Pretty much, you wake up, you get your generic, today's my first day at bye-bye, and I hope I find romance, or I don't know what I'm gonna find kind of plot. And then you get to where you're going, and then you get a little bit more plot, and then you're just kind of thrown into meeting all of your bachelors or whoever you can date. And it's not like modern dating sims that I've seen lately that have more character to it, more plot, more interaction, more consequences for what you choose, more conversation between you and your anime husbando. But the way these work is essentially you have the options of talking to them or giving them a gift if you have that kind of money. And pretty much, literally, if you're good at it and can figure out the economy of it, you can literally just spam talking to them, spam working, or however you make money for your first 5 days or whatever amount of time that you have. Buy the gifts that you know the character likes, talk to them for 2 days, give them gifts, and then voila, you get your husbando and everything's good and your romance has been completed. That's essentially what this is, except stupid easy. A lot of dating sims, I usually plan, if I do play a dating sim, I usually plan out 3 or 4 hours to dedicate to it if I'm into it, because I know there's going to be a lot of reading. I'm going to dedicate time to it. I want to get the good ends and want to get my fake inner fake romance for a while. This one I can complete in about 2 minutes. Flat. I know over here I'll have video for it and I won't time lapse it, and I'll try to speed run as many of the routes as I can throughout this video so you guys can see just how fast you can get through this app. It's very much so not paced well, because literally it's in the same exact format as Five Nights at Freddy's. You have 5 nights to get one of the animatronics to fall in love with you. And so pretty much you can just start on day 1 and day 2, just jack up a ton of money, buy the presents, or just do what I did and just flip around on your camera to go see the other animatronics, find the one you want, talk to them until they don't want to talk to you anymore, flip around until you find them again, rinse, repeat until you have a romance. So it's stupidly easy to get through. The only reason you want to grind money is to get the secret endings, which those are those are something too. But this game is so weird, guys. But honestly, I will give it credit. It is all original artwork. All of, like, it does have some quirkiness here and there. It's kind of silly. Like, all of your dateable animatronics. Why is that a sentence I'm saying out loud? Your dateable animatronics all kind of fit in, like, weird stereotypes of, like, anime romance partners or just, like, typical personalities of anime characters. Like, if you're familiar with the Five Nights at Freddy's series, Freddy is like a tsundere, which means they, like, don't want to show affection towards you, even if they do. Foxy is, like, all bubbly and happy and adorable. Those are the only two I vividly remember, because I think I just put everything else out of my mind because it was so weird. Because, like, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game. Like, normally these characters want to kill you, and the fact that someone looked at that and went, yes, I want to romance this, is kind of weird to me. Like, I mean, I get it, I understand, it's the internet, everybody's gonna be doing that about everything, but, like, this one specifically, that it's just, it's weird, guys. But gameplay aspects, I did kind of explain that. Like, literally all you have to do is just talk to them for however long. Like, you can even get their questions, like, if most, okay. Even the gameplay is kind of flawed, because a lot of these games, like, rely on you, like, reading and remembering things about the character you're trying to romance. And, like, if you don't, it usually penalizes you pretty hard, to the point where if you don't get them all right, you kind of can't get the good ending, or you just end up not being able to romance the person that you're trying to romance in the time that you're given. This one, that doesn't apply. Literally, you can just go about your day like, I don't care, like, I don't know, do you like pizza? Kind of thing, and you can still win very easily. So it's like, you cannot pay attention and literally just, like, spam it and win to see all of the weird, quirky endings if you want to. Now, this game is, like, dedicated to the FNAF series, like, more so than I imagined it would be, because it was able to span, like, the first 3 games. So you're able to, like, date all of the original animatronics, the ones from the second game, like all of the toy animatronics, and some of the withered animatronics plus Springtrap, which, again, if you're familiar with the series, you will know that Springtrap is an animatronic with a dead body inside of it. So congrats, you want to romance that thing. But if you do take this game as, like, a tongue-in-cheek kind of, like, haha, look how silly this is kind of thing, it is pretty entertaining, because there's, like, a recreation of the character Balloon Boy, where it's your shop that you randomly run into, where you can get a bad ending if you don't want to buy anything from him, or if you buy specific things from him, you can actually somehow romance him as well. This game is, like, it does have its funny humor. It's kind of interesting. I do kind of want to lean towards thinking that this is a tongue-in-cheek thing, but I do know it's the internet and people will take it seriously and view it as an actual dating app and expect things out of it, and it does imply things, and do you see what I do for you guys? I play weird dating apps. But honestly, if you just want, like, a kick for maybe a half an hour, like, just seeing something weird, like, laughing at, like, the absolute bizarreness of this thing's existence, getting a kick out of the weird depictions of the FNAF characters, or just anything in general, just, like, if you want a serious dating app, this is not what you want. But if you want something that kind of takes the piss out of dating apps and just kind of makes fun of the whole thing, and is with a really popular series, like, it's a knockoff. It has nothing to do with Scott Cawthon. Like, this is definitely against copyright stuff. But if you do want to check it out, like, for fun and just shits and giggles, I wouldn't put it against you if you tried it out. Like, the whole reason I downloaded it is because during Halloween I was looking for scary apps and looking to see if there were any Five Nights at Freddy's clones that I could look at. And while I was looking, I found this one. So yeah, genuinely, it's silly and bizarre and just strange in general, and it's nothing like what you would be used to if you've been playing like popular dating sims nowadays, where they're more graphic novel based and your like decisions and like speaking choices have an impact on what you're doing. Like if you want kind of a callback to the whatever, I don't even know, good, bad, other of the dating sims from the early 2000s, then heck yeah, check this one out. Honestly, just because I'm so split, this app gets a 5 out of 10. It ain't good, it ain't bad, it's just weird. So yeah, links are in the description if you guys want to check this out. I have a Twitch channel. I may stream this at some point during this week, so you guys can see this insanity and enjoy it with me and kind of laugh at it and make fun with it. If you want to check that out, go to twitch.tv/echobear. Make sure you're followed, make sure you have the notifications on so you can check this out. And yeah, we can have some fun going through this crazy thing together. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of Dating Week. Once all of the episodes are out, there will be a playlist so you can check out all of them at once. Make sure to stick around for the rest of the week. There's going to be another review, and at the end of the week I'm doing my top 10 significant others and or husbands of video games, and it's going to be a riot, so make sure you come back on Friday to check that one out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And yeah, see ya in the next video. Bye!